Hi, I'm Sophie, and welcome to my world. And welcome to another edition of Q&A with Sophie. Believe it or not, this is Q&A number 11. I am continually amazed by the great questions that you guys ask. Okay, let's get started with Molly O. And Molly says, do you like your job and why? Well, I love my job. I don't just like my job, I love my job. I love all the different parts of my job, and I love all the different things that it encompasses. I love the party planning side of it, and I also love the website side of it, and I love the video side of it. It's just all fun. I mean, it's a lot of work. I'm not going to downplay the fact that we spend many, many hours making things happen, but I will tell you that I would rather do nothing else. I mean, there is nothing else I would rather do. This is what I love to do. And I have a great time doing it, and I'm glad that you guys let me do it. How's that? Sierra's Crafty Clay asks, will you ever work with polymer clay? Well, ever is a long time. So will I ever work with polymer clay? I would think so at some point in time. Am I going to do it in the near future? Probably not. I like polymer clay, don't get me wrong, and I used to play with it when I was in my 20s. I used to make a lot of little things out of polymer clay. But in recent time, not so much. I just haven't had the time. It takes a lot of very close-up, very tiny handiwork, and I just haven't had the time to be able to sit down and do that. And that being said, I think people who work with polymer clay are amazing. I love the stuff that people make. So Sierra's Crafty Clay, maybe in the future, but not right now. Kenna T asks, out of all your tutorials that you have made, which was your favorite? And that is such a hard question. I love all the videos that I've had a chance to do with Hannah and with Connor. Those have all been really super fun. I think one of my favorite ones, though, is the pop-up groundhog. I don't know why, but for some reason, I love that craft, and I think that was just a video that I really enjoyed making. And I love any of the videos where I've had a guest star on. And that's always for me the most fun, is when I get to have a guest star. Excuse me. Now, I'm not sure how to say this. It's Majicalh. So it's Majical or Magical, Majical or Magical H. Sorry if I've mispronounced your name. If you had to write a book report on any book of your choosing, what book would that be? I love this question because it's not your normal, like, what's your favorite book series? If you had to write a book report, I mean, I think that is a great question. So right now, I'm really super into the Orson Scott Card series, the Ender series. So it's like, there's a whole series of them. Right now, I'm reading Xenocide, which is number 3 in the Ender series. This is Ender's Game, was the first one, which they actually made into a movie, and then Speaker for the Dead. And now I'm reading Xenocide. I really, 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 I don't know why I came so late to Orson Scott Card is his name. I don't know why I came so late to his work, but I really, really enjoy his work. But that's not what I would write a book report about. If I was going to write a book report, I think it would have to be about a book that kind of touched my heart. And I really, really, really love the book Wonder. It's an amazing, sweet, heartfelt book. And I really, really love it. So I think that I would enjoy writing about that. So I think writing a book report about Wonder. And Wonder is by R.J. Palacio, I think is how you say her name, but it's a lovely series, and if you haven't read it, it's well worth reading. It's a really great read, and it's a quick read too. So it's called Wonder. So that's what I'd write a book report about. Rockin' Cat 001 asks, do you ever bring animals to parties, and if so, what kind? So I don't personally bring animals to parties. However, we do have a couple companies that we hire that bring ponies and petting zoos. So we've had everything from little potbelly pigs to chickens and bunnies and really fuzzy, fluffy guinea pigs. I mean, that are like really hairy, that look like slippers. We've had llamas, we've had donkeys, we've had, I'm just trying to think of the other odd animals that we've had. I think that that's pretty much it, but anything that would come in a petting zoo. So we've had those. Oh, we did one party where we had the bunny rescue lady came in and she brought all these bunnies. And then we also did one where the puppy rescue company came in and they brought puppies and kittens. So that was fun. So we've had puppies, kittens. Oh gosh, and I almost forgot. We did this party. Okay, this was a crazy, over-the-top party. It was an 8th grade graduation, and it was a Las Vegas theme. And we had a monkey. We had a monkey that wore a little diaper, and we had a camel. Yes, a camel. So we had a camel at the front door so that when people came in, there was a camel to greet them. And there was a monkey, a little teeny monkey in a diaper. It was the cutest thing. Kayla D, Olivia W, and Henry P all ask, do you ever plan on having kids? Well, no, I don't plan on having kids. I mean, if a kid was to come into my life, that would be a wonderful thing, and I would not turn it away. I am a godparent to a beautiful little 18-month-old gentleman named Emiliano in Mexico, and he is a darling. And I would gladly take the reins and help raise him if I needed to for his parents' sake. But as far as kids on my own, I'm pretty happy saying that I have about 1,000 kids in my life at any given time, so I'm pretty satisfied with the life that I have. Do you like your job? Oh, and why? I'm back to the beginning already. That was Molly O. And you guys already know that I like my job. Now, if you've got a question, another question, an interesting question, feel free to ask me down below, and if I haven't answered it already, I will make sure to answer it in my upcoming Q&As. So that's Q&A number 11. For more great things, come and check us out at sophie-world.com.